name is Oluchi Amuda. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And I am sure you are also getting ready to have a fulfilling week this new week. I'm going to start today's newspaper review from the stories from the front page of the Guardian newspaper. The Guardian newspaper has the story, Leveraging Shared History, Nigeria, India to expand 7.9 billion trade ties. That is the story making the banner headlines on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Yes, we can see the picture story there, our president and the Indian president. Still on the front page of the Guardian, court stops NBC from imposing fines, threatening broadcast stations. How double-digit interest rates curtailed local vehicle acquisition. Ondo poll, Ayedatiwa retains seat as Tinubu tells PDP others to go to courts. Still on the front page of the Guardian newspaper, Yuletide spending, supply disruption to push inflation up 34.45% this month. Housemates Tinubu team on tax reforms bill. We're still taking the stories from the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Islamic scholars decry rising sexual gender violence in North. Lasso CMD seeks review of abortion laws. 2025 budgets, experts divided over 1,400 naira per dollar exchange rates. Orders. COP29, Nigeria advocates collaborative approach to decarbonization. These are some of the stories on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. All right, let's move now to the leadership. The leadership newspaper is leading with this story. Elections, CSOs seek improvements on disability inclusion. That is the story making the banner headlines on the front page of the leadership newspaper this morning. And it comes with these riders as Tinubu Buhari orders hail Ayedatiwa's victory in Ondo. We are reviewing governorship outcome, PDP. Results consistent with our PRVT foundings. Yaga Africa. Still on the front page of the leadership newspaper. Above the masthead, we have this story. Mina Chief Imam dies at 93. Kebbi government denies illegal mining allegation. Nasima petitions FG over NIBC India's operations. Still on the front page of the leadership newspaper, FG douses tension, says tax reform to ensure equitable VAT sharing. Tinubu off to Brazil for G20 Leaders Summit. Ex-NIADG Zakari Ibrahim dies at 81. Ribadu leads delegation to Chad, President Deby. Military pounds terrorists planning attack on troops. These stories are on the front page of the leadership newspaper this morning. Let's have a quick look at what the blueprint has for us. The blueprint newspaper is leading with this story. After my victory, let's build Ondo State together. Ayedatiwa tells Ajayi orders. That is the story making the banner headlines on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. And it comes with these riders. Ghana's 366,781 votes to floor PDP candidate with 117,835 votes. Tinubu APC orders hail victory. PDP kicks. Still on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. NAV airstrikes eliminates bandits leaders key loyalists in Zamfara. Tinubu confers GCON on Indian Prime Minister Modi. Shell Total Energies invests $500 million to promote Africa's energy security. AFCON Super Eagles target victory over Rwanda. 2025 budgets, MTEF, FSP tax reform bills top agenda as National Assembly resumes. Sultan urges brotherliness, says Nigeria's unity not negotiable. Keep promoting religious harmony. Olubadan charges NSCIA leader. Concerns as Nigeria's debt set to hit $45.1 billion in 2024. Over 830 billion investments attracted to free zones in January 2024. NESA, over 400,000 women living with VVF in Nigeria. Center, Women Radio launches Nigeria first artificial intelligence-driven virtual broadcasting. These are some of the stories on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. Our next port of call is the New Telegraph. And the New Telegraph says, Ondo Guba, Ayedatiwa polled 366,781 votes to emerge winner. INEC says Ajayi got 217,845 votes. PDP case says election is sham as governor-elect accepts victory. Extend olive branch to opponents. Tinubu hails winner. INEC security agencies for peaceful process. Ask the satisfied candidates to seek redress in court. Buhari APC governor's orders congratulate governor-elect. Still on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper this morning. Above the masthead, we have this story. CBN letters of credit payment fall 52.5% to $506.06 million. EPZS attracts $300 billion investment, pays 650 billion naira to federal government. Tinubu confers national honor GCON on Indian Prime Minister Modi. 70% did morality cases in Nigeria. Still on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper, court stopped NBC from threatening imposing fines on media houses. 3,767 killed, 22,373 injured in 9-month auto crashes across Nigeria, FRSC. Exposure in the womb of marijuana linked to future opioid addiction study. Still on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper, Chidinma Adesina makes history as first runner-up at Miss Universe 2024. 70% of child mortality cases in Nigeria preventable, UNICEF. Rep summon housing minister, contractors over renewed hope projects. These are some of the stories on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper. All right, let's quickly move to this day. And this day is leading with this story. Election integrity. Obasanjo calls for new credible INEC leadership. That is the story making the banner headlines on the front page of this day newspaper. Election integrity. Obasanjo calls for new credible INEC leadership. And it comes with these riders. Says INEC willfully failed to implement technologies touted by the INEC chairman himself in 2023 elections, describes current state of play as state capture, knocks judiciary, declares justice now for highest bidder, decries fall of Nigeria's GDP from $510 billion to $999 billion under Tinubu. Still on the front page of this day newspaper, we can see the picture stories there, where Tinubu confers GCON on Indian Prime Minister Modi. FT Dangote seeking bank funding to boost crude supplies to refinery. These stories are on the front page of this day newspaper. And the last, but never the least this morning, is the Point newspaper. And it's leading with this story: Economist faults FG's 2025 budget proposal amid biting hardship. That is the story making the banner headlines on the front page of the Point newspaper. And it has these riders: say 47.9 trillion revenue projection, 1,400 naira benchmark exchange rate unrealistic, 18 trillion naira budget deficit shows disconnect between projection, fiscal reality, delay in transmitting 2025 proposal to National Assembly threatens budget cycle. Analyst. Still on the front page of the Point newspaper, Ayedatiwa wins Ondo governorship election by landslide. Tinubu, APC, Sanwo-Olu, Oyebanji, Abiodun, others congratulate governor on electoral victory. Still on the front page of the Point newspaper, wives of murdered army general battle over diseased property. Recapitalization, UBA won't acquire, merge with other bank. We will raise our capital. Oliver Alauba. Nigerians berate corrosive corruption in judiciary. Say justice now goes to highest bidder. Still on the front page of the Point newspaper, community parades woman lover for having sex inside bush hours after husband's death. These stories are on the front page of the Point newspaper this Monday morning. And this is where we're going to draw the curtains on today's edition of Newspapers Today on OSBC TV. Thank you for watching. On behalf of the producer, Oluwatoyin Yusuf, and the production advisor, Motunrayo Ajegbayo. My name is Oluchi Amuda. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.